Let's check out the absolutely amazing KOSPET Magic R10. First, inside the box we get our magnetic charger over here, bunch of manuals, and even a free screen protector, which is absolutely amazing. And let's check out our watch. We get really decent packaging actually. When it comes to the build quality, this watch is absolutely amazing. So the body is all stainless steel. And also we have Gorilla Glass protection for the screen. And also really decent metal buttons over here. So you see we even have literally the KOSPET logo on the scroll wheel. And also another button over here. The build quality really is absolutely stunning on this watch. Also the overall thickness also is actually fairly decent, considering we actually get really a huge battery inside in this watch. And also the back also is very premium on this watch as well. And this is what it looks like on my wrist. I do have fairly small wrists, and for me it fits absolutely great. So when it comes to style and design, really this watch looks absolutely amazing. By the way, also we have always on display on this watch as well. And also I really like the strap quality on this watch as well. We have really nice beefy buckle over here. And again, it's absolutely great quality as well. So yeah, when it comes to style and design, you really can't ask for a better looking watch than this one. Also, we get really decent screen brightness as well on this watch. As you see, in direct sunlight, it's very visible. So yeah, display quality is absolutely amazing on this watch actually. By the way, KOSPET sent me over this watch to check it out, and also they included extra leather straps that you can purchase separately. So let's also check this. By the way, if you want to get insane deal on this watch, I'll leave a special discount link in the description where you can get this watch for the cheapest price. Also, I'll leave a link where you can get this additional strap as well. So this is actually a full leather strap over here. Also, you see the buckle quality on this also is incredibly nice. And maybe let's put it on. So, and to remove the straps on this watch, it's actually very easy. So you see, you literally have quick release here. So we simply take our fingernail and take this knob, and you see how easy and fast it is to actually replace the straps on this. And let's take the new strap and put it over. So you see you have quick release on the strap as well. Okay. Position it like this. Okay. Till it clicks inside, and then on the other side as well, and jump down. So this one also looks very smart actually. Okay, and this is what it looks like with the leather strap on. Yeah, quality on this one also appears very decent. By the way, this strap included is a bit stretchy as well, and also very nice texture as well. And quality of this also is really just as premium as on this one. And when it comes to the features, this watch is absolutely loaded to the brim. First, if I press and hold on my screen, I can easily change my watch face. Also, you see, I can easily use my scroll wheel to navigate through the different menus. And let's check out maybe some of the watch face this watch has. So you see, you even have this animated watch face here as well. So probably this also is one of my favorite ones. By the way, also in the phone app, we can download many more watch faces as well on this watch. This actually also looks very smart. And if I swipe down from my screen, I can get access to my quick menus here. So for example, we can quickly change our brightness. By the way, when it comes to brightness, the brightness on this watch is absolutely amazing. So it's very, very punchy. And also the colors, as you could see, are also very decent. By the way, yep, this watch also has a speaker and microphone. So yep, we can also like take and receive calls from this watch. And obviously when it comes to waterproof rating, also this watch has got very good waterproof rating. But obviously after you finish swimming, we simply have to go over here and eject the water from the speaker. So again, after you finish swimming, really launch this feature and also shake your watch like this. And I recommend you basically repeating this procedure maybe like 3 times. So for the best results, as you see, I can also quickly launch, for example, my flashlight over here and various other things. And if I swipe from the left side, essentially, I can also go back. Also, I can use one of the buttons also to go back. And you see you have multiple pages, and we can even add more options over here. So you see we have pretty much everything you would want over here. Okay, and if I swipe like this, I can get access to my notifications, maybe like SMS or also WhatsApp notifications. Then if I swipe up, I can get access to these various widgets and tiles essentially. So I can quickly check my health summary, for example, over here. Also quickly control my music. See a bunch of stats. So these are simply like quick things that we can simply launch. And if I swipe from the right side, I can get access to more tiles. For example, I can quickly check my health stats over here. So you see, for example, calories, steps walked, and also how many steps in each hour here, distance and stuff like that. And also, for example, I can quickly check my heart rate over here, and you see it also records it basically through all the day, and you can see basically how it changes over there. Also, I can quickly check my resting heart rate for today and also for the past days as well. And this button over here can be programmed for pretty much any action on the watch. So see, if I press it now, I have set it up to launch my timer, so I can easily like open up my timer and start the timer essentially. So yep. Absolutely awesome. By the way, also this timer obviously is able to run in the background on this watch as well. And once it's over, yeah, we will see probably how it looks like. And then finally, if I press this scroll wheel over here, I can also like launch all my apps over here. And also check how insanely nice the system actually looks like. And also it's very, very responsive here on this watch as well. So we can clearly tell that this is, yeah, very premium actually. And once your timer is up, as you see, it will vibrate and show it up. So yeah, absolutely great system actually on this watch. Also, I find the internal speaker on this watch also very decent, so we can easily listen even music on this watch. As you could hear, the speaker quality on this watch also is really decent, and not only we can use the speaker to listen to music, but also to make and receive phone calls. So if I go in my apps, click the call option over here, I can quickly select, for example, my contacts over here, or simply press this keypad, and then I can simply dial someone directly and call it. So again, we can actually, yep, like make and receive calls on this watch, but obviously you have to have your phone in range, so it doesn't have internal SIM card. It simply relies, yeah, basically on your phone's connection. But yeah, absolutely amazing. And next, let's check out exercise tracking on this watch. So first, if I press my scroll wheel, I can quickly launch, for example, different workouts. As you can see, these are the favorites I have over here. And if you swipe all the way down over here, I can click this plus button over here, and we have a bunch of workouts in different categories. For example, we can see what we actually have over here. So I'll simply scroll. As you see, it's totally loaded to the brim. Like even different water sports here as well. Let's see what we have over here. Yeah, pretty impressive. When it comes to the total amount of exercising, as you see, 180 plus different workout modes on this watch. That really is probably the biggest amount I actually have seen on any watch. And maybe let's start some kind of workout and I'll simply show you what the system looks like. Maybe outdoor run. Okay. And obviously we need to wait for GPS to lock on, so I'm currently indoors, so probably not the best example, so I will simply click go. By the way, this watch has got dual frequency GPS, so the accuracy basically in urban areas will be significantly better than on other watches. So when you actually start your exercising, you will see your heart rate over here. Obviously you need to wear it. Also like steps, for example, taken. So this again just for running. And also, as you see, if I swipe like this, I can also see my map basically where I have been, and also I can use this to basically track back to my starting point as well, which is absolutely awesome. So, and also if I swipe like this, I can also control my music over here. And if I want to end exercise, I can simply press this and then press and hold this. So for, yep, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's end it. It's, yeah. And if you want to see your workouts after that, we can also see them on the watch itself. If we simply go in the workout records, for example, this is what I did yesterday, for example. So you see, you can see your like map and route where you have been on the watch itself, like total time, distance. So this is like bicycle riding. And also you can see your average heart rate, like minimum, maximum. And also, as you see, like different heart rate zones, basically how much time you have spent in each zone. And let me show you what the exercise after that looks like in the phone app. So if we go in the workouts, so outdoor riding, for example, this one, I see I can literally see my route where I have been. Also, I can easily like enlarge it. By the way, when it comes to the GPS accuracy, I actually was quite surprised. It's actually pretty decent. So, for example, as you see, what happens over here, for example. So basically I have basically a stairs where I actually have to like drive like this, and you see basically how well it actually has recorded everything. Some other watch simply would like go all over, but again, this is actually how I was actually driving the bike basically in that area. And also, for example, if you check again any fine details basically where I had some kind of deviation, again, this is actually what I was doing in the track. And also, for example, like, basically, for example, it also can understand very easily, basically, on which side of road you can even, you were even riding, for example. So at the start, I was riding maybe on this side of road, but after that I switched basically across the road. You see, it actually, like, basically can detect like this. Like even very small changes very accurately as well. So overall, yep, the GPS actually is fairly decent on this watch as well. And also you can see pretty much your whole data over here. So also your heart rate, how it has been, distribution, like speed, how fast you, for example, have been like running or driving. So yeah, also the system actually looks over here very decent. Also you can click on the workout date over here and see a bunch more stuff as well. And let's check out what other health features we have on this watch. We also literally have sleep tracking as well on this watch, so if you care about this stuff, you can also track your sleep. But also what was quite impressive, this watch also was able to detect a nap that I was taking basically. So I really had no idea this watch can even detect your naps. So you see basically if I go over here in my sleep settings, so you see it actually detected a nap basically I was taking. So yeah, so that's actually pretty impressive. So I haven't actually tested the sleep, as I do not generally like wear anything while I sleep, so I'm probably not the best person to test this anyway. So when it comes to the heart rate, so yep, we can see the resting heart rate and basically it in more detail, so I already show you that. Also we can measure blood oxygen level here as well, and also this has got this continuous blood oxygen measurement as well. Obviously, if you enable this, this will actually consume like more battery. So if you basically want your battery to last longer, maybe you can disable the continuous like SpO2 measurement. And also we can track our stress here as well. So it will simply like show you this stuff over here. So basically your stress levels here as well. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, also this watch also has got a barometer, so an altimeter. So at this price, really, what this watch costs, that's absolutely ridiculous. So you see your altitude. So yeah, very impressive actually. Also the overall system, as you see, even in these widgets. So for example, you can easily even start a stopwatch without even entering the app. So you see, basically it's running in background. And if I go back over here, as you see, I have my stopwatch. So and also I can like tap it, do a split laps. So you can see just how insanely advanced the system actually is on this watch. And let's check out basically all the apps. So again, if I press this, so let's check what we had. So we already covered that. So sleep tracking, blood oxygen, stress, also this kind of like emotion tracking. So I really have no idea what is this actually. Also check this, if I actually launch this feature over here, it will actually like measure all my health vitals and display them at the same place. So again, if you simply want to check basically how your body is actually holding up, you can simply launch this, and after a minute it will actually give you a report. Okay, and you can see what we have, for example, what it can actually measure. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Over here we have our voice assistant as well, so you can simply ask it some questions, but again, you obviously have to have your phone range and simply use this like your Gemini or maybe your like the Apple Assistant, so whatever you have on your phone. Then also you have your weather, also check basically how decent the system actually looks like over here. So you can see basically for the hours here as well, and if I swipe like this, so also for the next days. So this also is very well laid out as well. So also we have our compass here as well, need to calibrate it. Okay, and this is what the compass actually looks like once you calibrate it. And you can see your altitude and also the pressure as well. So yeah, very impressive. Okay, so I already showed you that. So also we have a bunch of breathing exercise, yeah, so different like time zones that you can also track on this watch if you need that. Also a place where you can see all your notifications. So stopwatch, alarms, so we can set up multiple alarms on this watch, timer, so either you can select from different presets or also like set a custom timer here as well if you need. Okay. Then also even a calculator, so yep, a calculator literally on your wrist. We also have a remote control for our phone camera, so essentially you can remotely take a picture using your watch with this function, flashlight, find my phone function, and bunch more settings. So we literally have always on display, which you can also like schedule just as you need, and bunch more things here. Also, we can customize this lower button for any action. So let me simply show you what we actually get over here. So we can set any of these things so that we can simply click this button and to launch the thing. As you see, it can launch pretty much any action here. Maybe let's set it as flashlight. So, and if we go back, so if I want maybe launch my flashlight, as you see, if I press this, my flashlight gets launched. Also, yeah, I can also even turn it off as well with the same button. Yeah, how cool is that? And finally, let's also check our phone app. So it uses this ApexMove application that is completely brand new for these KOSPET watches. So let's open it up, and as you see, we can pretty much see everything over here. For example, you can see your heart rate graph over here. Also, basically your resting heart rate. So for the day, week and months as well here. For example, we can also quickly launch our step count history here as well. Solidly for week or month, so you can see basically how many steps we have done in each day here as well. Your sleep date, if you track your sleep, blood oxygen, stress tracking here as well. So you see also it's very well laid out, and yeah, actually pretty decent. And we can add a bunch more here as well. So when it comes to workouts, we can also like create like custom like training plans as well that we can send over to this watch, which is absolutely insane at this price really. So you see, yeah, basically you can either like probably select one of these. So you can either like start these, I guess. So I haven't actually explored this that much, but yeah, you see, you can literally like create like custom training plans that you can send over to your watch. So yeah, absolutely crazy what this watch can even do. So also you can see basically your like summary basically of how much you have moved, like also your different workout records here as well. So I already showed you that. Yep. So you see the phone app also is actually pretty darn cool. And then over here you can simply manage your watch. So we have the various settings. For example, we can maybe change our watch face over here. But also what I really like about this watch face, the watch is actually the watch face selection on this watch. On some other watches, basically the watch face usually aren't that good. But on this watch, actually I really like basically what kind of watch face we can get it. And all of them actually like look really decent. For example, maybe let's try to send this watch face over to our watch and let's see what happens. So it will simply like download this watch face and send over to your watch. So let's see. And in the watch face gallery, really there are like several hundred different watch faces. So I haven't really counted, but let's see. Yeah, the watch face definitely look actually really cool on this watch. So you see, you can like load like insane amount of different watch faces. So also you can see your battery level here. By the way, when it comes to the battery life also on this watch is much better than on other watches. So when you check the specs, I think it claims to have around 12 days of battery life. And in my experience, basically so far after actually using this watch for a few days, that claim actually appears probably accurate. So again, a very good battery life on this watch as well. So, and we can basically see various other things over here. I'll also check this. We literally can also sync this watch with Strava and also like Google Health, so even Samsung Health as well. So literally Strava as well on this watch. How cool is that? So yeah, as you see also the app. So this new app that they have developed also is actually really cool as well. And overall, is the KOSPET Magic R10 actually worth it, and should you maybe get this watch? Well, yep, I can highly suggest this watch. If you're looking for extremely premium build quality watch with also top the line features, then this watch is pretty much impossible to beat, because really, let's be real, if you actually want to get this kind of build quality for the body, also great screen protection, speaker, microphone, decent GPS, and all the health features this watch has, usually you probably have to spend at least like $300 or $400. But on this watch again, we literally have all of this at a fraction of a price. So again, for this price which this watch costs, it's absolutely insane value for money. So yeah, if you're looking to pick one up, yeah, it's mega cool watch actually. So again, if you actually want to get the best price on this watch, simply check out those special discount links in the description. They will lead you to the cheapest, basically the place where you can get this watch. So yeah, anyway, good luck.